Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Well, I did it again. I have quite a large coloring book haul for the month of March. So let's get at it. I'm not going to leave links to all of these because I have done complete flip-throughs and links to all of the books that I am going to show you. And if you would like to see a complete flip-through of any of these books, just look at my flip-throughs playlist and you will find a complete flip-through of all of these. If for some reason you're having a hard time finding a complete flip-through of one of these, just let me know down in the comments below and I will get you a link to it. So these are in no particular order. I did show this one just real recently, a flip through of it. This is the Mythographic coloring book. This goes along in the series. There were 3 of them out by Joseph Kattenbang, and now Fabiano Atanasio, is that how you pronounce it, is joining in on this. And so this one's called Enchanted Castles. Very similar to like Kirby's books, but it does follow along in what Joseph's looks like. Very extremely detailed. If you're not familiar with this series of books, I love that one. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful book. So we have that one. Then I have Coloring Quest's latest and greatest book. This one is by they're by Sun Life Drawing, and this one is their animals one. And yeah, pretty hard to do a flip through of these books because yeah, they're mysteries until you color them in. And I did do one. Did it with the X method or cross stitch method, even though these are much larger squares. So for those of you who don't like the Belba family books because they're such teeny tiny little squares, Sun Life Drawings books are much larger. But doing the cross stitch method, you can still make out the picture rather nice. So I like how that turned out. I forgot to show that in my completed pages video. Oops. But they do have the squares and the octagons. They have 4 different shapes. And then the triangles and then the circles. And again, these are not real teeny. These are bigger circles. All the shapes in here are bigger. So if you don't like the super teeny tiny detailed ones, these Sun Life Drawing books are really fun. And again, one that I showed real recently on my channel is one of Jade Summers' latest books. This one is the Stained Glass Flowers. So again, there's a complete flip through on my channel, but very simple, easy pictures to do. These would be just perfect for markers. Okay. Then I have a couple of books by Color Mood. It's a new series of books I found on Amazon. So I purchased a few of them and oh, they are a lot of fun. This one is called Beautiful Flowers Patterns, and this is much more detailed than the next one I will show you, which is another one of flowers. This one's much more simplistic. This one's quite a detailed one, as you can see. But beautiful flowers in here. Gorgeous pictures. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? And then, like I said, this one is much simpler. For those of us who like the more simple pictures, I thought this one would be so pretty because it has the little water droplets on here that you can practice your water drop, which I've never attempted, but might be fun to try that on there. But yeah, as you can see, much, much easier. Again, alcohol markers or, you know, even water-based markers would work great in here because of the thicker lines. So The other one that I got by Color Moods is Beautiful Fairies and Elves, and this is a beautiful book. I want to go through and see what other books they have out there. I didn't want to order too many because I wasn't sure what the pictures were going to look like. But, oh, they're beautiful. Just gorgeous. Love that one with the bunny. Okay, so another one by Color Questopia. This one is Easy Design Adult Color by Number, and this is Flowers, Birds, and Butterflies. Who can resist that? And so it is a much easier book. So for those of you who like the more simplistic color by numbers, this would be a great book for you. All right, Coloring Book Cafe had a couple of new books come out. This is Happy Easter. This is an adorable book. I think it is so cute. All the eggs. It's kind of nice to have a coloring book that is just dedicated to Easter. We do have some Easter pictures in our other books, but you have to remember what book it's in, and you have a tendency to forget. So here's a book that's just all dedicated to Easter. And then another one that I picked up of theirs is Spring Flowers. And this is nice because they do tell you what the flower is. Unless you're like me, I hate going and finding, I feel like I'm obligated to color it realistically then. So sometimes it's good not to know, and you just color it however you want to. This is a very different type of pattern book, and again, I did do a complete flip through, went through how this book is set up. It goes by the different ages of art. So here's Art Nouveau. I never know how to pronounce that. From 1890 to 1910, and then Constructivism, Bajas, Art Deco, and about the illustrator. So then it goes through all the different periods of art. And if you don't know, as I was going through this, I'm like, I don't know what period that's from. Yeah, well, I got to the back, and there's an index that says what period each picture is from. So it's kind of interesting. You know, me and my patterns. So, you know, I bought it because it was a pattern book, but then it's quite informational, too. So I thought that was fun. Then this beautiful, gorgeous book. Oh, this is my best purchase, I think, of the month. This is by Coloring Heaven. And as we all know, it is a magazine that you can subscribe to. But this is out of the collection, which is not part of the subscription. You have to purchase this one separately. This is Botanics, and it is stunning. It is just gorgeous, and I want to get out my Prismacolors and color something out of here. Look at those carnations. And again, on this side it tells you what the flower is and the bird sometimes, if there's a bird in the picture. So yeah, just gorgeous. And it's by an artist that I had never heard of before. His name is Robert Roscom, with Robert's Illustrations. So yeah, oh, just beautiful, beautiful. Then another Coloring Heaven book that I bought. I don't buy a whole lot of these, but this past month they had a couple really pretty ones come out. This one is World of Princesses. This is another, this is a special. And another really beautiful book. All these princesses, and it gives a name to each princess in the book. So yeah, all different kinds of princesses. Now these three books I was gifted by a lovely lady. I can't remember, either she had duplicates of these or she just decided she wasn't real fond. I think that's what it was. She decided she probably wasn't going to color out of these, and rather than have them sit on her shelf and collect dust, she knew that I liked Angie Grace, and she so kindly sent these to me. So I do love Angie Grace, and I have a number of her books. This one is called Centered, and it is just all patterns. Yeah, I love Angie Grace. This one is Balance. I do not have flip-throughs of these 3 books on my channel, so if anybody is interested in complete flip-throughs of these 3 books, let me know in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to do that. This one's called Breathe. Again, just beautiful patterns and, you know, mandala type of patterns. So much fun. Okay, so those are the 3 Angie Grace books. And then I do have a new Disney coloring book. This one is Love Stories, and again, kind of hard to do a flip through of it. These are double-sided though, so you don't want to use alcohol markers on it. But in the back, it does give you the key answer, well, they call them solutions, the pictures. So you can kind of see what it's going to look like. And I am going to try out the X method, but I'm going to, instead of fine liners, I'm going to use a thicker tipped marker so that you can see the color a little bit better. And then Zen Master, I bought this one, Kittens and Cats. It is another color by numbers book. So again, cute, cute pictures with your color palette over here. I just thought this was adorable. Look at that. Ah, so happy. Okay, then Summer Colors. This is a summer season color by number book. This is birds, butterflies, landscapes, summer scenes, and more. Okay, so it's another mosaic type of book. I should put this on the side. I want to color out of this one next. Looks like so much fun. So I think I'm going to put that one over there. Then I did buy a couple of these, I don't know how to say that, colorage, 100 colorage. They're mysteries, so you don't know what it looks like, you know, until you get it colored in. Makes sense, right? So, again, kind of hard to see this because it is fine lined. And might need fine liners to color this in. See how detailed some of these are. They're not all that detailed, but they are double-sided again, so you won't be able to use your alcohol markers. But yeah, quite a detailed one. In the back, it does give you the solutions again, the answers. So even though the pictures themselves look very complicated, you can see they truly are not as bad as what they seem, because they will have, you know, a number of shapes here, but they're all colored the same color. So not as bad as what it seems. And then another one along the same line is this one. And there are some dot to dots in here too. So kind of a combo book. And again, we have some answers in the back as far as what the pictures look like. Some beautiful colors, look at that. Okay, then found this one, Color Magic. This is volume 4, and there's a few books out like this where it looks like this should be a present, but when you color in the color by number, it actually turns out to be something else. So this one has some Christmas pictures in here, but they're not all Christmas. It does give you you know, what it starts out as and what it ends up being. So, but it's on the reverse. So while you're coloring it in, you won't get the answer. It's on the back side. So another fun color by number book. Then I found this one. This one's kind of different. It is a mandalas book, and it's winter snowflakes on black background, and it's pixel art. This one, like it says, it's on black backgrounds, but you have these little squares that you color in. They're not colored by number, but yeah, they're quite different, and they're all of varying degrees of hardness. It starts out very simple, and the squares keep getting smaller as you go through the book. So once you get to the back, they're quite small. But yeah, you use your own colors, and so that's kind of different. Then we have Mosaic art. This one is Sea Creatures by, I'm going to butcher that name, Sachin Sakdeva. This is another color by number book, a mosaic type of book. And this type, and you will run across this sometimes in my, oh gosh, what are they called? Mystery Mosaics books. You have this also where they cut a square in half diagonally, and half will be one color and half will be the next. So this type of book, I wouldn't be able to use my X method or cross stitch method because of that. So, but they're a lot of fun, those Mystery Mosaic books. This is very, very similar to the Mystery Mosaic books. So, a lot of fun. Love that one too. Here's another book that's quite different, and I wanted to see what it was actually like. It's called Circulism Art Books, color by number. This one is Sea Life, and it's by Eclipse Art. And all it is all circles, and you color the numbers in. Very shiny, shiny paper. So I was going to be trying some marker on here because very smooth pencil would not work on here, and I'm not even sure if gel pen would, so I think marker would be your best bet. And you would have to make sure you leave it dry before you would touch it, because I'm sure it would smear on this shiny, shiny paper. As you can see, it's very, very shiny, and yeah, very smooth paper. But yeah, as you color in all the different size circles, it makes a picture. So I thought that was different. Then a Creative Haven book, and this is by Marty Noble, and I love Marty Noble's work. They are so much fun. This one's called Elegant Tile Designs. And again, patterns, a little more detailed, but oh, these are so much fun. So, Creative Haven book. Then I got a few more of Color Questopia books. This one, I am working on one right now. This is Beautiful Animals. It's called One Color Diamond Lines. And it's just straight lines that you color in, but it kind of goes around, but as you can see, it looks like it's a diamond. And I am working on this one. So you can see it's a dog. So I only have this corner left to do. So a lot of fun. This one is One Color Wavy Lines. I'm working on one in here. This is Flowers, Birds, and Butterflies. And I didn't get real far. I'm doing it upside down. I'm starting in this corner, doing it in red. So not quite sure what the picture is going to be yet. And then finally, Relaxing Animals. This is a one color spiral coloring book, and I have not started anything in here. This is very similar to the Spiroglyphics coloring books. To me, these are a little bit harder though because the lines are thinner. But in the back, they do give you answer keys. Okay, then I have a Cement Tile Patterns coloring book. Again, another pattern book. This one is double-sided. So yeah, lot of fun, but they are very thin lines. So if you use alcohol markers, you would have to be kind of careful. Then I bought 2 designing colors. I have all of the other designing colors with the exception of volume 1, which you can't get. But they came out with volume 16 and 17. So I have all of the designing colors books. And they, again, are designs or patterns. And then this one. This one is kind of like mandalas with part of them in the corner. And then for free, they sent me calming colors. These are all on Penny Press, their website. And again, I have a flip through video that includes these and a link to them. Then we're almost to the end, folks. Metamorphoses. This is really different. There are a number of these art therapy books out there that contain 100 pictures, and they're hardcover books. I probably have, oh, I don't know, 7, 8 of these books now. So I seen this one, and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. Very, very different. And again, I do have a complete flip through. They are double-sided, though, so... but yeah, really, again, kind of sort of reminiscent of the Kirby Rosanes because they kind of like morph from one thing into another sometimes. I mean, like that. Yeah. Some really, you know, strange pictures in here, but yeah, really neat if you like that kind of thing. I mean, look at this. Somebody has a strange sense of humor. Look at this. So that is that book. And then Camelia Angelkova came out with another book, and I'm assuming she is going to be coming out with these miniatures for each of the seasons. This one is the spring miniatures. These are so adorable. A lot of her other books, the vast majority of them are all mandalas. This one isn't. And they are just really adorable spring scenes. Oh, so cute. Gee, cute. Okay, and then last but certainly not least is Kirby's latest book. This is the Worlds Within Worlds, and I'm sure you guys have all seen flip-throughs of this book. It is amazing. Just incredible. Look at the detail in that one. Oh. But, oh, I can't wait to see more pictures colored in from this one. You know, the longer it's out, the more you'll see of, you know, how people color in the pictures. And, oh, they will be stunning. So that is my small coloring book haul for the month of March. And again, complete flip-throughs in my flip-through playlist. And again, if you can't find it, let me know and I will find it for you. So, I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the books that I got this month. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I put out new videos. I hope everybody's having a terrific week, and as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.